video from the developers of Visage. Sad Square Studios is a video played by IGN. It's 22 minutes long, and it gives us a lot of food for thought, as it was. So the main thing I noticed right away from this video is the prominent use of mirrors. And mirrors are a major symbol in a lot of media, a lot of film, a lot of books use mirrors to reflect different types of duality, whether it's duality of the person, duality of their environment. This is used like a means of transportation, sort of. It seems to be like you can use the mirrors to travel, particularly maybe time travel, which is pretty interesting. Last game I played that had a major use of mirrors, or rather the first one that comes to mind was Silent Hill Origins, and you used the mirrors in the game to travel to the other world instead of like hearing a siren and watching the shift of the worlds or turning a valve. In Silent Hill Origins, you exclusively use mirrors to travel. And that seems to be the case here. I don't know if it's going to be the only means of time travel, if that is indeed the case, but it definitely seems to be the case here. Something else I've noticed that seems to go with what I think is going to be a shift in time periods. Throughout most of the video, you'll notice it seems to take place in the 80s, at least the way the house is decorated and the technology used in the house seems to come from the 80s. So I'm going to assume that the main time period that we spend is going to be in the 80s. However, in this video, you actually get to see the attic. You travel up in the attic. Well, you go down this trap door. Now, if you watched closely, if you paid close attention earlier on, when you went into the master bedroom, or what we assume is the master bedroom, the big bedroom at the top of the stairs that has a closet that leads into the little girl's room, if you look up in the ceiling, which they show you prominently, looks like a trap door. So we're assuming you're going down the same trap door, except the bedroom looks completely different. It looks like it's in a different time period. The furniture all looks much older. There's this weird scribbling on the walls that looks like it's done by somebody who's maybe not all mentally there. I think it goes onto the floorboards as well. But anyway, so you have older furniture. The walls look a little grimier. Wooden floors look older. It seems to be set in a different time period. So and since the layout is very similar, I'm assuming it's the same bedroom in a different time period. However, you're missing the door to the closet, which could have come from a later addition or renovation to the house. You'll also notice all this religious symbolism. It's shown in a lot of the other videos, but in here it's particularly prominent, particularly the Virgin Mary. In that same bedroom, you'll notice a crib. So I'm thinking that childbirth plays a major role in this. Maybe we have like a little Rosemary's Baby situation going on. I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. But yeah, but if you go out the door that's supposed to lead to the hallway where the stairway is, there is no stairway. So I don't know if that's supposed to be another area of the house, or this is before the house has been renovated. What's going on there? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just like part of the other world, like trickery going on. So you're just seeing like bits of room at a time. Like if you remember the old Silent Hill, nowhere you saw bits of the real world, or the real world of the past, in this one black space. That might be what this is. The mirror might take you to a nowhere or another world, which would be really cool. So earlier I had mentioned that I thought that the owner of the house had some sort of drinking problem. That seems definitely evident as we're shown for the first time the garage. In fact, I should mention it seems like we're shown almost the entire house in this video, which is really cool. But we're shown the garage. There's a car that looks like it hasn't been used in a long time, and there's beer cans all over the floor. So I'm thinking somebody in this house has a major drinking problem, and that's probably been brought on by some sort of catastrophe. So That seems to confirm my theory there. I've also noticed that the house is in way worse shape than I realized, even as it's shown in the 80s. While a lot of the furniture and decor is very nice, I've noticed there's a huge pile of newspapers up against the door, which tells me that somebody has been basically like isolating themselves for a really, really, really long time in this house. So I don't know what's going on there. There's also like magazines and other debris like everywhere, like in little corners and stuff. And the main bedroom, of course, looks to me like either it's been ransacked or somebody just stopped giving a crap. So something else I should point out about the mirrors as I'm rewatching the video for probably the 30th time is near the end you see a group of mirrors, and if you look, there seems to be a figure in the back, way deep in the mirror world. I think we've seen this figure several times before. There was a little like 20-second video that they posted of some weird figure, and I'm pretty sure I saw that same figure running in the background of like the first video they posted. When you walk into the steam room for the first time at the end of the landing, you see something run across the room. I think that's the exact same creature. I don't know if that's the same creature in this mirror. I think so. I think this is going to be some creature that we're going to encounter a lot. And it's not the creature with the blades, the one that I said looked kind of like the Babadook, which, by the way, great movie. No, I think the Babadook creature is going to be like one of our main antagonists, like the primary monster or boss monster or whatever. This other creature I think is probably going to be like one of his little minions. I don't know if he's going to hurt you. I know you see him a lot, so they really want you to notice him. So no creepy little girl monster though this time, so that's interesting. But yeah, I think that and the repetitious paintings that you'll notice throughout, I can't really get a good look at them. I don't really know what they're showing there. If you watch this video in the master bedroom, there are these 3 little paintings. It looks like some sort of darkness with a light, like maybe a doorway or something. I'm not sure. I wish the person who played this game did a little bit more exploring, but what can you do? Also note that they are showing the inventory system, which is really cool. You seem to have several slots. I guess you know, you got to be careful with what items you pick up and what items you can use. Lots of keys so far. A lighter. So that's interesting. And the mirrors seem to be, again, used as puzzles, showing you things that you need to do to progress. So the mirrors seem to be very, very important to this game, which is really cool. But yeah. Again, sorry I'm rambling. I had originally planned a much more detailed video, but due to time restraints and my program not working the way I wanted it to be, this is the best you're going to get, unfortunately. But there's a lot to talk about. So if you notice anything I missed, please leave a comment. I love talking about this game, and I'll try to come up with another theory video next time that they post one, which will hopefully be soon. But yeah, sorry it took so long to get this out, and I'm sorry it's not the quality I had originally intended. But if you did like this video, please hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. Hit me on Twitter, or hit me up on Twitter if you want to, and we can talk more about this. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!